weekday and join Akinloye on Cradle Radio. Wake up in the morning every weekday and join Akinloye on Cradle Radio.
Listen, no, we're live right now, so it's always a good thing. In the morning hour, I love that aspect of it, especially when you can come around and do what you do best on live radio, and so to speak as well on live stream, because we're not just doing this on live radio, but also concurrently doing it in three different ways. We're live streaming on Facebook, and we're live streaming on YouTube. And this is when I come around to say, this is Canada. I love those aspects in the morning, especially when I can come around and be alive with a large array of people, a huge audience all over the world. My name is Akinloye, and this is Canada, as a flagship coming from Cradle Radio, and that allows you to be a part of Canada, either socio-political, economic, or even cultural, as we tend to tackle different issues as it affects Canada as a whole. Not to criticize non-constructively, but to shed more lights in the happenings on the day-to-day aspect of my great nation, Canada, and also to kind of advise people in a place of authority or in different departments to just, borrow advices from this platform that could probably help or make their jobs easier. And like I do say every time, I wouldn't be here without my creator, trying to sway nobody. I love that aspect of it. It's just me being grateful for the gift of life that I've been blessed with. I love when I can come around and I just do me. You feel me? It's not by my might. It's just only by the Creator's handiwork. And I would say it for anybody who cares to listen. Waking up in the morning ain't guaranteed. Believe you me, it's not guaranteed from anywhere. You might probably think, yeah, it's your right to wake up. It's nobody's right to wake up. It's just a blessing. And I'm thankful of that blessing that's been granted me. And I'm really grateful for each and every moment. And especially when you know that this life is, it's just this life. And 1 minute we're here, the next minute we're gone. Heaven knows to where we're going to. But my religion specifies where we will go to. And I still appreciate that. I believe solely within my mind and my soul that once the body downs, as I would love to put it, once the body downs, the soul goes to some other place. It definitely goes somewhere else. We're grateful for that unexplained element that's within us that moves to another place. Hi there, good morning, Talasha. How you doing? Wherever you are in this part of the world this morning, let me see what you said. Watching on YouTube from here. That's right. So we're not only live streaming on Facebook, we're live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch and see what's happening, happenings in the studio, definitely you go on YouTube, you're going to be watching me live as well. We're live streaming. And how do you be a part of that? Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Then you'll be able to see that. And also follow us on our social media handles, the likes of Facebook, TikTok, and what else? It's just a lot these days, right? So sometimes you just want to just brush through everything. But I'm grateful for each and every moment that I sit here and I could do my thing. So if you're used to Facebooking, that's all good. We're live streaming in there. If you're used to YouTubing, go on your YouTube, subscribe to the CradleRadio's YouTube channel, and then you gonna watch me live. And also you can comment as well, huh? You can comment in there as well, and your comment is gonna fly even on live stream. We're gonna put it that way. You feel me? And so sometimes I know it keep going on around about, my creator and all that, but listen, man, what would I do without my creator? I'm not the best in terms of everybody that should be in this spot that I am right now. There are millions, if not billions, of people better than me, and I'm the one that he decided to put in the air. It's not like I'm a saint. It's not like I don't have sins. It's not like I don't get angry. It's not like I'm not this individual that just generally doesn't do bad. So let's roll that out of the way. And I'll tell you, I'm just human as well. And for him to find me worthy, I'm always grateful to him. And that's how I do my morning, and I start my morning. Having said that, this morning we're going to be, diving a little bit into happenings around Ontario per se. And if you noticed yesterday, and this is something that we got something in Canada called an Amber Alert. Amber Alert is for security agencies to notify you if something is not going right in the community or in the province, or I think it's probably world Canada-wide, but I can't be specific about that. But I know we got this Amber Alert coming in. Sometimes you look at it and you go like, what is really wrong? Now, what I've noticed so much about that Amber Alert is that it's either an aggrieved spouse would decide to take a kid from the ex. I'm not saying that's all that comes in through the Amber Alert. I'm just saying that's what I've noticed. Sometimes I'm looking at it and having to use it most times too, for some cases that's not totally necessary, makes people on the other end just not look at it. I must say, yesterday I didn't even look at it. but it was something really important. And this is why I say it shouldn't be misused in any way, because when the time comes for people to look at it and look through it and read through it and be aware of the information being passed, we just probably just going to look at it and go like, oh yeah, here we go again. But the case about that of yesterday really ended sadly. And if you look into the tagline of the episode for today, you're gonna find it there. And when I look at things, when I sometimes sit down, I just wish, I really do wish that this world of ours, the world that we love so much, this world of ours, I just wish sometime we could just have peace, man. Like, really do have peace. It's like everybody should just work hand in hand, and everybody should just be just be accommodating to one another, especially when it concerns spouses and all that, or exes. Now, the topic we're looking at today is an Amber Alert to homicide. The dramatic case of Anthony Deschapper from Brampton, beg your pardon. I said Bramford. I don't know why I'm saying that. From Brampton. All right, we gotta wake up, man. We gotta wake up. From Brampton to Thorold. From Brampton to Thorold. Now, for our viewers on YouTube, all right, this is the second day we're running the live stream on YouTube, so hopefully by tomorrow we're gonna put the topic as well in there. And let me do a solid with this one. Possibly I could just type this out and put the topic in there and pin it, and this way we're gonna know what we're talking about at the same time, so you can know. Even if you wanna chat us up on YouTube, you will be a part of it, and you could understand which angle we're taking this talk or Tate today, which area we're taking it through. I just want to engage you guys this morning, and I, in my mind, I want to seek advice, right? I want possibly even people listening or watching in 200 years from now. I don't know, watching in 200 years from now, to know or realize this. I'm just this is the top of my mind, right? All right, I'm gonna roll it so you guys can know what we're talking about today. This is what we're looking at. Amber Alert to a homicide. A dramatic case of Anthony Deschapper from Brampton to Thorold. Now, I'll give you a brief about this one, and hopefully you can join in and be a part of this. Now, I tell you how it is. Excuse me. Now, I'm not like 100% about what transpired between these two individuals, but what happened. And I'm going to read out some of the things, in the due course of the show as well. My thought process before anything, before I even jump on it. Now, I want to tell everybody, I'm not biased in any way. I just want to be objective, like I always say. I just want to be objective. Now, this guy, Anthony, according to, what the news says, went to shoot his ex, I'm thinking. That's what it says, because he wanted to take his child. And the headline says, at a point, police were looking for the 38-year-old in connection with an alleged shooting and child abduction as of yesterday. You might ask yourself the bigger question: what is the world coming into? Where are we going in this world of ours? It's just a simple question. It's just one of those things that you want to know, and at that moment when he shot, I think, the mother of that child. You know, at that moment when he shot the mother of that child, it was declared wanted, and hence you had that Amber Alert. But my thinking before I jump into all of this morning is, at what point will people who loved each other at a certain point? Because I'm not just talking about Anthony this morning, I'm talking about what really readily happens. And it always happens in Brampton, most times. And I'm not saying in totality. I'm just saying, yeah, there's something with that city, man. It's totally something with that city. But, you know, to get into the nitty-gritty, at what point does love turn sour? Because we got to look at this from not just the abduction part. I just want to realize two people who love each other, and at a point they detest one another so much. And this brings into the fore the system as well. You know, the system as well. And hopefully people in the judicial system would have possibly not look at this from the angle of, oh yeah, this is a bad situation, this is a bad guy, or even in reversal say, oh, this is a bad lady as well. You know, come see, come saw. It's just, at what point will the judicial system put some humane justification in its ruling as well? I'm just looking at it from a broader perspective, right? I just want to know, right? Sometimes you want to ask, when you ruling, when you doing all of this, just try to think that these two individuals were probably in the court system for a separation or a divorce of some sort, you know, or a divorce of some sort. Maybe those people at a point in their lives were in love. You know, I just, it blows my mind. Now, the guy's dad, to cut a long story short, it was down in the Thorold area of Niagara, you know, so says Niagara police. You know, I'm just curious. Up until date, this happened in the wee hours of the morning, right? So when you look at it, it's still under investigation. But in reality, I want to look at it from the background and want to see at what point will a guy who probably will say is in love with this individual, you know, because the woman was shot in the plaza parking lot in the area of Airport Road and Queen Street East area earlier yesterday. And when I mean yesterday, I mean Tuesday. That's the 21st day of October in the year 2025. For those that will be watching this in 200 or 100 years from now. Now, these individuals that we're talking about, we're talking about souls right here. And I'll get spiritual at a point with this one as well. You know, a Peel paramedic said they received a call at 2 p.m. and treated the woman who died from her injuries at the scene. She died. And I'm telling you something, this is what I know. One thing I know about Canada, when it's like an emergency, you call the paramedics, they get there right on time. I'll give them an applause maybe some other time, but because of the fact that I'm looking at two individuals being dead at this moment, I'm not going to throw any applause nowhere today. My name is Akin Lawyer. This is CradleRadio's This is Canada. If you're joining us for the very first time, and this is what we're looking at this morning, sometimes we're blaming so many things for this and that. and sometimes we're going around and we're doing otherwise. But this morning, I just want to level up, right? I want to level up to the happenings that's domestically happening in my Canada. I don't know about you, but listen, man, it takes two to tango, and I'll say that
Wake up in the morning every weekday and join Akinloye on CradleRadio.
over and over again. And I'll say that, and I'll keep saying it if you care to listen. Because a lot of people might say, you know what, it's not my business. It is your business because it's our society. It's a society that we're living in. It's where we're living, and we're all in here. And so whether you like it or not, a child has gone fatherless and probably motherless today. Now, police told reporters that was yesterday evening that the suspect is a 38-year-old Anthony Deschapper. Hope I'm getting that last name right, but that, just, follow up the story and probably just don't, take the meaning from what this situation is that's not his last name, or just follow it up, man. Anthony Deschapper. Oh, is it Deschapper? Deschapper. Was also the suspect in the Amber Alert that went out just before 5 p.m. involving a 1-year-old who was seen being found safe and sound. Deschapper was last seen wearing a blue hoodie, blue jeans, and seen carrying a black crossbody bag. The Amber Alert also described him as a white man, a Caucasian. I don't like that tagline when you see somebody white, somebody black, because the people you're calling white and really white, they're not white in any way. So I think media need to reorientate people's mind. For instance, you call me a black man. I'm more brown than I'm black. But I'll say I'm a brown man. Believe that. But that's not what we're talking about this morning. We'll get to that some other time. Coloration or different beings. It's a topic that I've wanted to have for like 4 years, 5 years, before now. But we'll get to that. Now, the Amber Alert notice described him as a Caucasian with brown hair, standing 5'9" and weighing 181 pounds. He was last seen driving a black 2024 Nissan Kick with a Quebec license plate FRV 4520. The girl had been seen in the back seat of the vehicle but has since been dropped off with family members. One question I want to ask this morning is, when it concerns situation of spouses, exes, and what have we, should there be like a Amber Alert? I'm just asking people, please don't criticize me for this. Should there be like a drastic Amber Alert like that for situations that possibly could have been solved? And I know that when shots rang out, definitely there will be an Amber Alert. I totally agree with that. I'm just looking at it from a holistic point of view as regards other situations that had happened before. So, police went on to tell people that it's believed to be a case of intimate partner violence, but they do not have formal information at this time. That was that. They said they also have recent information that a vehicle may have been seen in the Niagara, Fort Erie area. And I was just in Fort Erie on Thursday, actually. I just passed by there on Thursday and Sunday. In Niagara, Fort Erie area, that's towards where, Thorold is as well. If you're heading towards the border, or if you're going to Niagara, or if you're going to St. Catharines, all those that area, and it's just one of those things. So the Niagara Regional Police put out an alert at about 6:52 as well, advising Fort Erie Crystal Beach residents in the area of Prospect Point and Ridgeway Road to shelter in place Police assist Peel region in locating this chopper was believed to be in the area at that moment. Their alert had since been lifted as police said they believe the man has left the area. And that's good job, good policing as well. Now, sometimes we just gotta give it to them boys in blue or black, whatever, however ways you want to look at them uniforms. We gotta give it to them as well. They put their lives on line for the craziness that happens, with domestic issues that fires up into crazy ass situations leading to a homicide as well. So, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to the paramedics But in reality, a child, a 1-year-old, is possibly, not even possibly, is without a father and a mother today. That 1-year-old has been orphaned as of this moment because of the craziness, the flare-ups, as it concerns domestic affairs. It's one thing to want to be annoyed with your spouse or your ex. It's one thing to want to take the life of that individual. So perhaps this morning, you and your ex are in disagreement and you're watching me. Please go, just take a walk. Go drink water. Go take a swim. Watch some movies. Go on social media. Watch your CradleRadio's live stream of This is Canada. And hopefully, that might deter you from taking drastic measures that you will not be able to return from. And that's the truth, that's the reality. Now this morning we're looking at the Amber Alert to homicide. What started as an Amber Alert led to homicide. The dramatic case of Anthony Deschapper from Brampton to Thorold. Now, because of two individuals' domestic situation, a police from two different regions gotta be involved. The manpower and so many things. And sometimes I know we're quick to jump on the police and go like, yeah, this is it. Popo were doing their jobs. Popo were doing their jobs. The paramedics were doing their jobs. Emergency services were doing their jobs. But all of this could just have been averted if we could just breathe. Breathe. This is Canada, people. So we'll start it as a shootout in a shopping plaza. It's even in a parking lot. I mean, come on. Somebody that at a point in your life you were saying, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. You point a gun on that person and you shoot that person dead. Where was the love in the first instance? And I know sometimes you might say, she drives you crazy and all that, but to shoot her dad, and shoot the mother of your child dead, I don't know what this individual, Anthony, was on, but it can't be normal. It can't be normal because there's no way you're going to shoot somebody dead and the police going to see you hoping or thinking you got firearms on you and they're going to be looking. No, you already shot somebody dead. You shot somebody dead, he took the kid. At the end of the day, let's just assume that he could have survived his own demise as well. Let's just assume that he probably, in reverse, or maybe he survived it. How do you want that child to look at you as she grows up knowing you've taken a life for her? possibly her mother's life. Now, I don't know. Hopefully I'm making sense this morning. It's just, it hits home, it hits hard when you see all of these things happening in my Canada. This is Canada, people. All you got to do to be a part of this is follow our social media handles, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you're going to be having a whole lot more. We just scratching it from the surface just right now. It's just a tip of the iceberg. There's so much to be brought to you from wherever you are in any part of the world. Remember, with CradleRadio, it's worldwide, baby. It's worldwide. So, and I'm to put in my mind, I'm still saying, listen, man. The same individual was wanted in 2023 for firearms-related offenses after allegedly discharging a gun at a Brampton residence. And listen, this is where the justice system needs to really take things like this seriously. Gotta take these things seriously. Because sometimes you look at it and you go like, okay, he's out on bail. If you discharge a weapon in 2023 at a residence and punitive measures were taken as regards that, maybe 2023 is 2 years ago, maybe that lady will be alive today, and maybe himself will be alive. Maybe it will be alive today, having been rehabilitated by one way or the other through the penal code in the justice system. But here we are, having a 1-year-old was being orphaned at the moment. Sometimes I go off on people and I go off on certain things that I believe should be corrected in my environment or my society or my community, as the case may be. In a case of this, I hope somebody this morning will be looking at it and going like, I would not get to that level. I would not get to that level. Now, when he discharged a gun at a Brampton residence in 2023, I'm still talking about Anthony Deschapper. A warrant was out for his arrest, and he was arrested a few weeks later by the Waterloo Regional Police. Oh my God, the madman is in Waterloo as well. Yeah, before anybody I'm not just trying to hype my city. I'm just saying, them popos there work good too. They work hard and they work good. So, the coordination and the cooperation between these regional police is amazing as well. Let's take that into consideration. This individual was arrested in a few weeks later upon an arrest warrant in 2023. A few weeks into that arrest warrant, he was arrested in the Waterloo Regional Police by the Waterloo Regional Police. Those charges are still before the courts with a trial date set for 2026. He was out on bail awaiting this trial. And he gets a gun again. And another question we want to ask, how are these people getting their guns? Is it that there's so much guns lying around for people to just make a choice from? At the end of the day, this ended up badly for the 38-year-old. And this morning, it's been reported to have died. after. See, the word in this news element is a little bit kind of tricky because it's not referred to as an altercation in this news headline that I'm getting from the CBC. Sometimes, CBC is Canadian and it's funded by public money, government money. So I definitely have a right to lay my hands on this. So it says interaction after an interaction with officers early Wednesday morning. So what started yesterday ended badly eventually. I mean, it started badly, but it ended really, really, really badly this morning, early morning. It's a sad tale. It's a sad tale. Now, the common denominator between these two individuals would definitely be the 1-year-old. Definitely be the 1-year-old. It's just a sad thing. It's just a sad thing. If you want to be a part of this show, it's called This is Canada. It happens from Mondays through Thursday. From the hours, it kind of starts from 9 to 11, but the talk aspect of it, comes around from 10 to 11 in the morning. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So wherever you are in any part of the world, you could always be a part of this. You might ask yourself and say, what's my business with Canada? I tell you, this is my country. This is the country that I love. And what's happening here might just be happening in your neck of the woods. Hopefully you can relate to the happenings around us and borrow one thing or the other from our summations into your own community as well. And if you're friends of friends of Canadians, definitely you might just watch it and get to be in the know of what's happening around here. And I will be talking about things that mainstream media wouldn't bring to you or bring to your fore. And this is what we bring you each and every day, Mondays through Thursday, on a flagship that's called This is Canada on CradleRadio. My name is Lawyer. I'll give you a short musical break from the one and only Asha. And I'll be right back to give my summation and wrap up the show. I just want to hope this kid is not gonna just end in one of those homes, because whether you like it or not, the 1-year-old is stigmatized already. Because it's easy to describe her that, that 1-year-old, and all of this could have been averted. I'll take a short break. I'll be back. All right, we're gonna hook up with Cradle Radio's musical play with this one, and we'll come back to the live stream. Live stream is happening in like a carnage that I gave to this. It's a live stream of a live transmission. So we're going to the Cradle Studios to have a listen to this beautiful tune coming from Asha. And she calls this one, I'll see what she's rolling with this moment. And she calls this one, where is it? Bimbanke, if I'm crying. That's what that means. It's a Yoruba word. Enjoy it. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Wake up, I see you as you leave. I feel it, I see it as you leave. When we kiss, held you the cost of me? Or was it a make-believe? You say, girl, never be afraid of ever loving me. Those words I hung onto. Oh God, I was a fool. You became my bad habit, keeping up appearances so you could notice. Even when you suddenly picked the things and left the keys, that's crazy. Be back here, be my show. Feel me silly. Be back here, but your barrow. Feel me silly. Be back. Be back home, come to us, yeah. Come to us, yeah. Oh, Tivara mi followa, go show, go show. Moti Sara mi followa, go show, go show. Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha. Oh, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha, Iwanika shasha. When I'm crying, when I'm dying, just leave me alone. I don't cry a river or a waterfall. Just leave me alone.
Now the music of Asha, gracing that occasion in there with that sultry sound, Imbanke. It's a beautiful song. Go check it out from wherever you're listening. Porter is. You're gonna love that. You're gonna love her. And she's been consistent for way too long, and I still want her to be continuing her musical excellence. Anytime, any day. My name is Akin Lawyer. This is Cradle Radio's This is Canada. And if you've joined us earlier on, you realize what we're talking about today might just sound alien to you. What is something that is happening within our society and something that we might just help out in curbing or curtailing, however you want to look at it from. All right? Counseling, they say, helps. Especially when people have higher tendencies of being a do or die kind of individual. Because one thing I want to say is, if anybody dies, you ain't coming back. All right, this ain't the days of Lazarus, all right? No, you ain't coming back. Don't end somebody because of your grievances, because of your anger, because of the fact that that person has hurt you so bad. What gives you the assurances that pain is not what you're meant to go through to elevate you to the next level of your life? A lot of people are quick to give up. A lot of people are quick to decide, to conclude, to get to a state where they will say, I just want to end it. Think twice this morning. Think twice in all your actions. Think twice, especially as it affects not just you, but family members, siblings, children, and people that might just believe in their daily lives. craziness, madness, and some sorts or all sorts kind of affect even the people that were put in a place of protection as well. The police, the officers, they probably wouldn't have to go through that drill or that harmful occurrence yesterday if only we could retrace our steps. Those officers have families as well. And just think twice about your actions. And this is where I say mental health is real as well. And the substances that we put in our community, it will harm us so much, much more than we think we're doing. We might just be thinking about the monetary gains of those substances. You know the substances I'm talking about. That we just parade in our environment at will, at random, and people can just go buy from different shops. We're bringing doom to our communities without us knowing or realizing or without giving a hoot about it. That's going to be a discussion for another day. Believe you me, the guys in the poo-poo, if you do a survey with them, they're going to tell you they don't like you putting those stuff in between communities. And that's where we found ourselves. I just pray that the good Lord will continue to protect that young girl, the 1-year-old that's been left behind this morning. And that's where I'll wrap it up. My name is Akinloye. Don't forget, join our social media handles. Join each and every moment from Monday through Thursday from 9 to 11. Talk aspect of This Is Canada comes around live stream and also being live transmitted on CradleRadio. So on YouTube and Facebook, we're live streaming from 10 to 11. You could be a part of it. You could have your say, have your voices been heard. And who knows, you might just change somebody's life for the better with your summation at any given time. Live transmission continues on CradleRadio. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 or 11, the talk aspect of This Is Canada. Have yourself a wonderful day, and please do stay safe out there, please. And hopefully this is going to be a thing of the past. Have yourself a pleasant day. God bless you.
Joanna, I say make a shoot in my shot, oh, I, oh, banana.